James H. Watmough was born at Hope Lodge in 1822 to John and Ellen Watmough. His father was an Army veteran during the War of 1812 and lived at Hope Lodge from 1816 to 1832. James attended Phillips Academy in Andover, New Hampshire, Westchester Academy in Pennsylvania, and the University of Pennsylvania. He practiced medicine under Philadelphia physician Franklin Bache before joining the United States Navy as a midshipman in 1843. James spent the next 5 years serving alongside his younger brother Pendleton on the sloop USS Portsmouth as part of Commodore John Sloat's Pacific Squadron and made voyages to Peru, Chile, and Hawaii. The Portsmouth, under the command of Captain John Montgomery, patrolled the coast of Mexican California when the Mexican-American War erupted in April 1846. Commodore Robert Stockton ordered the Navy to assist Brigadier General Stephen Kearny's Army of the West with liberating California from Mexican rule. Kearny marched 1,600 soldiers west from Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. Stockton and Kearny occupied Monterey, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and San Diego between July 1846 and January 1847. Watmough was among the sailors and Marines under 2nd Lieutenant Henry Watson who captured San Francisco. The Portsmouth sailed into the Gulf of California and participated in the naval bombardment of Guaymas in October 1847. Watmough returned to Philadelphia after the war and married Emmeline Sheaffe in 1848. His naval career continued in the 1850s hunting slave traders off the coast of West Africa with the South Atlantic Squadron. Watmough served aboard Union gunboats during the American Civil War and supported the Army's campaigns in South Carolina against Johns Island in July 1864 and James Island in February 1865. He retired from the Navy as Paymaster General in 1884. Watmough received a promotion to Rear Admiral in 1906, died in 1917, and rests in Arlington National Cemetery. Pendleton G. Watmough was born at Hope Lodge in 1828 to John and Ellen Watmough. He joined the United States Navy as a midshipman in 1841. Watmough served under Commodore Charles Morris aboard the USS Delaware off the coast of South America and in the Mediterranean Sea. He joined his older brother James aboard the sloop USS Portsmouth as part of Commodore John Sloat's Pacific Squadron in 1844. Watmough served on the frigate USS Savannah under Captain Andrew Fitzhugh during the Mexican-American War and participated in the occupation of Monterey, California, in July 1846. Watmough graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland in 1848 and served as a lieutenant on the frigate USS Mississippi in the Mediterranean and off the coast of South America. He rejoined the crew of the Portsmouth under Commander Andrew Foote in 1856. The ship exchanged fire with Chinese coastal forts at the mouth of the Pearl River near Canton during the Opium Wars on November 16, 1856. Watmough re-enlisted in the Navy during the American Civil War and served aboard the steamers USS Union, USS Curlew, USS Memphis, and gunboat USS Kansas as part of the Union blockade of the Confederacy. These vessels participated in campaigns against Charleston, South Carolina in 1861, Wilmington, North Carolina in 1863, and Richmond, Virginia in 1865 and captured 6 enemy blockade runners. Watmough retired from the Navy as a lieutenant commander in the summer of 1865, worked as a customs officer in Cleveland, Ohio, and moved back to Philadelphia in 1889. He died in Philadelphia's Presbyterian Hospital in 1911.